Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Dr. Hailey Nelson. I am a pediatrician. I am a mom of 3 kids, and I am here also as Dr. California America. My platform is injury prevention, child safety, keeping kids healthy, well, out of the hospital, kind of all good things that pediatricians love to do. And so with Safe Kids Central California, we have a really fun episode planned today because we are talking about snakes. And I have brought some special friends with me to tell you a little bit more. So I have a gummy snake here, but my friend, Dr. Sosa, you have a real pet snake. Would you like to introduce who you have with you?
I do. So I'm Dr. Sosa. I'm a pediatric resident, and this is my special friend, Nagini. Nagini is my pet ball python, and she's not poisonous, but we're going to talk today about snakes that may be poisonous.
Great. So Nagini is okay to touch, and it's okay to have pet snakes. But what do you want kids to know if they see a snake out in the wild? So if you're playing and you see a snake, what should you do?
So even though I'm touching Nagini, if you ever see a snake outside, you do not touch. That's very important.
All right. So rule number 1, we're not going to touch snakes in the wild. Okay. What is the second thing that we should know about snakes out in the wild?
So if a snake out in the wild touches you, something very important to do, you first ask for help. So you shout, you use your voice and you say help to the nearest adult that's around you. Other things that you want to do, you want to use 2 other senses. You want to use your eyes and you want to look at the snake. Remember what color. Most of the snakes that are harmful when you find them outside here in the Central Valley are going to be brown, black, or both, like Nagini is. But you want to make sure to take care to remember what the snake looked like. You're also going to use your ears and listen. Some snakes that are venomous, that are very dangerous when they bite you, will make a rattle sound, a very, very loud kind of noise. So if you hear that, that means back off. I'm scared when the snake does it.
So we're going to use our mouth and we're going to yell for help if a snake happens to touch us. Because again, we're not going to go try to touch the snakes, but if that happens, so if you get bit by a snake, use your mouth. Pay attention with your eyes for the color, and then use your ears to listen to see if you heard the rattling. Now, snake starts with the letter S, and I understand that snakes will actually make that shape with their body. Does Nagini want to show us what that looks like?
I bet she does. So Nagini, when she's not happy, will make an S shape like that.
Ooh, okay.
How she kind of curls in. So when a snake does that outside, that means they are not happy and you need to step away.
Okay, so watch out for snakes who are making the letter S. All right. Thank you for sharing Nagini with us today.
Of course.
Now we have Serena with poison control. You're going to tell us about what to do. So that snake bite, we've yelled for mom and dad, and mom and dad are going to call you.
Yes. And so our recommendation is to get help. So mom and dad, you are the ones who are going to call 911 and get everybody to the emergency room, or whoever was bitten to the emergency room. That is the only treatment that we recommend, is 911 to the emergency room.
Okay, so we're calling for help. Now, I've heard things about, oh, maybe you can suck the venom out or you can cut it out. There's all sorts of kind of crazy things that might be said if you're out in the wilderness, but do you recommend any of that?
We do not. So just like you mentioned, if you Google it, you will find kits that you can get that will take the venom out, that will suction it out. You will have websites that tell you to put a tourniquet so that the venom doesn't get further into the body, and those are not going to work. Those are going to cause more harm. The best treatment is to get out of the hiking area or where you're at quickly and get to a hospital.
And if this does happen, you also just don't touch the area at all, correct? We'll leave it to the experts and come to the hospital?
Yes, you can lightly wrap the area. You can try not to move the area as much as possible. But the only treatment that's going to help is really to get to the hospital and get anti-venom if it is one of those poisonous snakes.
So we're paying attention to the colors and the sounds so we can identify the snake to know if we need that anti-venom. And then for parents who are calling, what's the phone number? Remind everybody what number they need.
That number is 1-800-222-1222.
Perfect. Okay. It's got a lot of twos. It's a good number to save in your phone. We did an earlier episode. And so, Serena, I appreciate when you came on and we talked about poison prevention and childproofing. So poison control is there for lots of different things. And when it comes to the summer, the Central Valley, the snakes are out. And I know the weather is nice and we want to be out and enjoying it too, but we've got to respect creatures in their natural habitat. So we've learned today that we are not going to touch snakes if we see them out in the wild. And if they touch us, so if you happen to get bit, you've got that phone number to call and to come to the hospital.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you both for joining us today. Super fun. Thanks again to Dr. Sosa for showing off Nagini. Love meeting your pet from a distance. Follow us on Facebook, so Safe Kids Central California. You can like us and follow. We have lots of additional episodes scheduled, including water safety. We're going to be talking about car seats. We have lots of things we want to talk to you about, and you can always ask us your questions. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Everyone stay safe and be well.